Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. Okay, I know I've been gone for a long time, but I don't think at this point I owe you. I'm just kidding. I do kind of owe my subscribers an explanation. Okay, as you all know, I am a teacher. There's a lot of stuff that goes into being a teacher, so I have not had the time, nor kind of not the energy either, to make any content for the last several weeks. It's been kind of busy, and it's not going to stop anytime soon, so sorry. But for the upcoming fight tonight with Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis, Dricus, in my opinion, I think he's, how do I put this? I think he's a more technical fighter than Sean Strickland is. And what do I mean by that? Well, Sean Strickland is willing to stand and brawl with you if he needs to. He can also be very hard to hit. The problem with his first fight with Dricus is, yeah, he hit Dricus a lot. He beat him up more than Dricus beat him up on the feet. That's true. But he also has tendencies to get outsmarted. And again, I'm not calling him dumb or anything like that. He's clearly not. He's a very intelligent guy. But when you look at his losses, most notably his loss to Pereira 3 years ago, he had his hands down and he made himself vulnerable to getting knocked out by Pereira. Now, I'm not saying he would have beat Pereira if he had fought differently. Possible he could have, possibly not, who knows. But the way he lost. Fast forward to look at how he fought Dricus in the first fight. He got outsmarted. Yes, he outstruck him on the feet. I feel like he fought with a lot of emotion in that fight because of what Dricus said about his family. And then Dricus ended up pulling away and winning the fight because of the takedowns. Now, the takedowns don't happen. Obviously, Sean Strickland's your world champion right now. But he still beat Sean Strickland. So for that reason, the difference between these two guys is I feel like one is willing to make more adjustments and put the emotions inside and actually do what's best for them versus the other one. I think he's going to just go off of emotion. And then, yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't fight smart, but he's more likely to make mistakes. So for that reason, I have to go with Dricus du Plessis. And this time, I don't think it goes to distance. I think Dricus gets a second-round knockout. Again, Strickland's been knocked out before, you know. And I know it was Alex Pereira, and I know he can knock out anybody, but Dricus can also knock anybody out. So, again, I have to go with Dricus du Plessis. I think he gets the job done within 2 rounds. Strickland, it's just something about Strickland's fight style, and it's a great style. I'm not insulting or anything like that, but from what I see out of Strickland, I just don't get the impression that he's much of an adjustment guy. He's going to stick to what he's done his whole career. Yeah, he has great stand-up defense, but he got exploited by Dricus. What I think he's going to do, and I could be wrong, and that's why he may win this fight, he's going to go into this fight, you know what, man, I took a lot of his best punches, and I didn't have any problems. He just took me down a few times and managed to win. I'm going to knock his lights out, and I think that will be his undoing. I think you see Dricus being willing to stand with him and keep more distance, and yes, be willing to go for a takedown if he can get it, but Dricus hits hard. Strickland's been knocked out already, you know. That's a worry for me. And again, Strickland didn't really make any adjustments during the last fight. He got taken down several times. That's why he lost. That's the only reason he lost. But, yeah, I got Strickland losing by second round KO.